Please note, this film is a parody, and the events it depicts are fictitious. Like many of us, these actors haven't actually left their homes in weeks. National Jewish Health has a very strict visitor policy in accordance with all federal, state, and local guidelines. Don't worry. Oh, and please silence your cell phones. No particular reason, since you're probably home, but still feels like the right thing to say. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Bethy, good morning.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm late. Wait, where are the others? Oh, wait, here's Brooks now.
Hello, ladies. Been waiting long?
You there? Anybody there?
Yes,
Yeah, we're
Chris,
here.
we're here.
Chris.
We're here.
Yes, we hear you, but Chris,
Yeah.
we cannot see you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we see
Hello?
you, Chris.
Not sure what's wrong.
You look good that
Oh,
way.
wait a minute. Wait.
Chris,
I think
sit
I know what the
down.
problem
Change
is.
your position.
Yeah, Chris, get your face in front of the camera.
Oh. There you are. Sorry, my camera wasn't working. What'd I miss?
Nothing. Same old. Isolation, hand sanitizer. Don't touch your face.
Yeah, I finally developed a technique this week to avoid touching my face.
Yeah, what?
A glass of wine in each hand.
So anything different today? Anybody got any plans?
Oh, yeah, I got plans. I was thinking of getting dressed. Maybe hitting the living room around noon.
I'm so tired of this shutdown. You know, I actually got a stress fracture on my right foot from too much dancing in my socks on Zoom.
Oh, I know. What is this? 10 months at home. My dog was looking at me today like, see? This is why I chew the furniture.
My cat just looks at me every day like, what the hell are you still doing here?
It's not just being stuck at home. We're actors. We should be on stage. My body wants to move. My voice wants to sing. My soul wants to inspire. My being wants to entertain.
Your being wants to finally win that Tony.
Can't win a Tony if Broadway's closed.
Nope.
Well, me, I don't want to be forgotten.
Oh, it's just not fair.
That's for sure. We all share your great frustration. You know we hate this isolation. Since they closed the Broadway scene, I'm in a funk.
From the news, I'm always cringing.
And I'm sick of Netflix binging.
I don't mind it 'cause I spend my evenings drunk.
Need a concert or recital.
Anything that keeps us vital.
Get our name out there, don't wanna disappear.
Just the thought makes me feel misty.
Hey, we could use some good publicity.
Let's show the world that we're stars and we're still here. I've lost all enjoyment since my unemployment. I want my life back just the way it was. Got flair and potential. We need to stay essential. make it clear we deserve to hear applause. Let's all agree that tonight we'll find a cause.
With this pandemic, not everyone's sitting around watching Netflix and drinking. Some people are out there doing good. When the pandemic is behind us, we need to be the kind of stars the press adores. We need a cause celeb.
Exactly. Everybody, think of some causes.
Poverty?
Too big.
World hunger.
Again, that's a major thing. I'm talking about something we can handle.
We could build houses for the poor, Habitat for Humanity?
With my back, forget it. What's the biggest problem in America right now?
The pandemic and the shutdown.
How about we do errands and deliver meals to shut-ins and people in quarantine?
I'll pass. I'd probably just eat the meals on the way.
Besides, what is in it for us?
Nothing. That's the whole idea of doing good. It's not about us. We can't be narcissists.
All actors are narcissists.
Yeah, and we're really good at it.
Look, the virus is a huge issue. People are dying. Hospitals are overcrowded. Medical staff are exhausted. You hear about it on the news every day.
That's right. They are on the news. Hey, let's spend time visiting at a hospital.
Great idea.
It'll be cool. Like we'll have to wear protective uniforms. We'll be considered essential workers.
Yes, and we'll probably get to be the first online for the vaccine. I really like this do-gooder stuff. What?
I've got it. There's a place in Denver, Colorado called National Jewish Health. They're the leading respiratory hospital in the nation.
Oh, you kidding? There's actually a hospital for actors who do repertory?
Not repertory, respiratory. Breathing problems, chronic respiratory, cardiac, and immune-related disorders.
Ooh, that is good. If they're the leaders in the field, they must get a lot of media attention, and so will we.
That sounds awesome.
It is. Started way back in 1899 with just a tubercular cough. Anyone penniless's bottom line meant there was no place to go. They were all dying off. Then Frances Weisbar Jacobs hits the scene. The mother of charities arrives, raising the funds for starting NJH, and now they're saving lives. There in Denver, Mrs. Jacobs said to Jewish folks, help us and you'll be remembered for much more than Jewish jokes.
Did she really say that?
No, that was my line. But National Jewish Health was built with the support from the Denver Jewish community. That's why it's called National Jewish Health.
No, but this isn't a right cause for us. We're not Jewish.
And I'm dedicated to my craft, but I refuse to get circumcised for this gig.
Relax. National Jewish Health treats everyone. Since the start, their services have never been limited to specific religious denomination. NJH is there for everybody, every day. Generous donors support each year. No fear if you can't pay.
Can't pay? You sure it's not for repertory actors?
This is where doctors from the whole U.S. send every most difficult case. Doing research and healing with success. They are blazing the trail, oh yes, well what a place. In Colorado, 26 locales for singles, kids, husbands, and wives. It's groundbreaking,
Earth-shaking,
life-affirming,
breathtaking,
gut-wrenching,
heart-aching.
In 2 words, it's history-making where a person's hope survives. It's the location for respiration. Because they're always saving lives. It's just what they do.
Woo! I'm in. The Denver air will be great for my voice.
Oh, and wait. I didn't even tell you the best part. Every year they have a fundraiser called the Beaux Arts Ball when the donors come out for entertainment. We can visit the sick and offer entertainment.
Awesome. We'll be on stage and we'll be do-gooders.
Better hurry up. The Beaux-Arts Ball is in 3 days. We ought to catch a plane this afternoon.
Oh, woohoo! Colorado, here we come.
Last-minute flights are pricey. And what about the COVID restrictions? How are we going to get on a plane?
Leave it to me. I once danced in an industrial for Friendship Airlines, and I ended up dating the CEO. He'll make sure we get seats.
Friendship Airlines? Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're pretty awful. Isn't their slogan, next best thing to flying?
Do you want to get to Denver or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
fine. Just give me a window
Yes.
seat.
Okay,
Yes,
let me
yes.
go. I'll
Good.
text you the flight details. Just book your own hotels, okay? Bye.
All right.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
All right.
Bye, see you
Bye.
later.
See ya.
Love
Bye-bye.
you.
Hey, something's wrong with my computer again. It's not turning on.
Hang on. Hang on. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. We're here. We're always here.
Yeah, Brooksy, we're here.
Hello.
Hello. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's wrong. On my home computer, there's no trouble, but here at this Fakakta Motel, I'm stuck using this iPad. It's all different.
Woo! Long day.
Oh, there. It's working. No thanks to this motel Wi-Fi. I should have splurged and gotten a better place to stay. But last time I stayed at a fancy hotel, the towels were so thick I could barely shut my suitcase.
I'm at an Airbnb. So glad to finally be settled in my room. Whew, that was tough. Going straight to National Jewish Health this morning, directly from the airport.
That was tough. What about having to change planes in Chicago, Reno, Boise, and Albuquerque? I had fewer stops when I did the national tour of Lacage.
And keeping my mask on that whole time with that elastic. I mean, look at me. I just flew in from New York and boy, are my ears tired.
I still don't understand why Brooke spent the entire flight locked in the lavatory.
Because I'm pretty sure that's where they spray the most disinfectant. And at least in the lavatory, I didn't have to breathe anyone else's COVID breath.
Well, we made it to our hotels.
If you can call this a hotel, I think I had more room at the plain lavatory. Hey, Beth, your room looks nice. Did you get a suite?
Are you kidding? My hotel doesn't have suites. I asked for a room near the spa, and the best they could do was put me near the hotel's foosball table. But I think Chris probably got a good room. He was chatting it up with the hotel's desk clerk when our taxi dropped him off.
Yeah, the guy recognized me from the sitcom I did, Two of a Kind. But when he learned that I wasn't really the father of the Olsen twins, he lost interest. That's too bad. He was going to waive the price of an upgrade for a room with a tub instead of a shower.
What was the difference?
You stand up in a shower.
How can you all be talking about the accommodations? My head is spinning from spending this incredible day at National Jewish Health.
Angie's right. It's an amazing place.
Yes, and they were also accommodating, allowing us to visit so many departments.
Well, it's probably hard for country folk to turn down Tony-nominated actors.
I never knew there were so many respiratory diseases, and National Jewish Health treats them all. Did you know they provide critical care in 5 more Western states?
Oh, so many patients, so much fear, and so much hope. Oh, and did you see the kids?
Yeah, I saw Chris talking to a bunch of them.
I always like to venture forth and seek out the young people, and when I find them, I simply talk with them, converse, rap, in a non-musical sense. But actually, these kids are really sick. Turns out if you Northeast and saw me play Lord Farquaad in Shrek. It was eye-opening. Different level.
What do you mean different level? You played Lord Farquaad on your knees. It was their level exactly.
I mean, different level to hear about their lives here. Living these health conditions, asthma, allergies, diabetes, cystic fibrosis, cancer, HIV, AIDS.
Poor things.
They come from all over the metro area for school and care. Listen, you gotta hear about these kids. Kaylee's a girl I met today. She's beautiful, but she has got a rare disease and fights to grow strong. Billy's 8 years old and wants to to be a man. Illness makes his journey there hard and long. Let all these kids find some healing. We gotta help them win. Sick as they're all feeling, they all need more than medicine. Kids deserve to be in school, on that we all agree. NJH has answers at Mortgage Academy.
Academy? I thought this was a hospital.
It's a school right on the hospital grounds.
Oh.
This is a school for kids with chronic illnesses. More than 2,000 students since the school first began. It's the only place like this in the USA. They offer help as no institution can. The Mortgage kids are successful, something to behold. Life shouldn't be stressful when you're only 8 years old. Kids deserve a school like this, and it's tuition free. Right here on their doorstep, it's Mortgage Academy. Let them be blessed to recover, find them all a cure, each sister and brother. But until then, one thing's for sure, kids deserve well-being, both social and emotionally. NJH provides that, and it's at Mortgage Academy.
I've never heard anything like that.
Oh, come on, he always sings that way.
No, oh, stop. No, this is phenomenal to have a school right on the hospital grounds where they understand what the kids need to succeed.
I know, it's really spectacular, and the donors make it possible.
Yes, speaking of donors, this Beaux-Arts ball is a really big deal. Everyone was talking about it today.
Well, for almost 25 years, it's been the premier social event in Denver, and it's known for its entertainment.
We've got to find a way to get on that stage.
I was working on it, but get this. They have never heard of us.
What? Mountain people. So who's booked to entertain?
James Corden, Meryl Streep, Nicole Kidman, some other guy, Kerry Washington.
Those are big names.
It's a big event. The ball honors Denver's most prominent business and civic leaders. The honorees are known as the Grand Marshals, and they lead the charge in raising critical dollars for national Jewish health.
Well, let's hope they raise a lot this year. Those kids are really benefiting at Mortgage Academy. What a school.
I know, it really makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Me too.
That's probably the heaters malfunctioning in your room. And the fuzzy could be bed bugs. Be careful when you're sleeping.
Speaking of sleep, we gotta hit the hay. Big day tomorrow. More to see at National Jewish Health, and I am beat. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Don't let the
Sleep
bed bugs
tight.
bite. Oh, come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. This iPad is so...
So while we were waiting for the elevator, I was explaining to that cute doctor that my health regime includes a lot of dance and that living in New York, I walk a lot.
Yeah, walking's important. Just before this Zoom, I went for a walk to stay healthy.
Oh, good for you.
I took along a bag of M&Ms because, let's be honest here.
To be fit, you really can't beat the benefits of working out in a gym.
Actually, I believe that refusing to go to the gym is a form of resistance training.
In any event, I'm exhausted. I think maybe the air here in Denver is It's just too soon for me.
What are you talking about, Brooks? The mountain air is great for you. That's why so many respiratory patients ended up here in the first place.
Yeah, she's right. The mountain air, it is great for your voice, too. Sing something. You probably have an extra 2 notes in your range.
Yeah, it's called mountain range.
You're about as funny as getting the virus.
Hey, you shouldn't make jokes about the virus. COVID-19 is really serious.
Did you see the incredible strides that National Jewish Health is making with COVID-19? They've been at the forefront of testing, care, and research from the start, even way back last April. They already established the Center for Post-COVID Care and Recovery for Adults and Kids. It was the first clinic of its kind in the country.
And did you know they developed one of the first rapid tests in the USA? And their testing platforms are used across the nation.
Me, I couldn't be a doctor. Couldn't even have been pre-med. I failed math so many times at school, I can't even count.
National Jewish Health has contributed to major pharmaceutical clinical research trials and also worked closely with the CDC. The more I see here at National Jewish Health, the more impressed I am. And I can't get over how devoted the medical staff is.
The results speak for themselves. Oh, I didn't tell you about a patient I met yesterday. I saw her again today. She's a fan of mine.
What kind of fan?
Big fan, small fan.
Scary, stabby fan.
No, a lovely lady from Pennsylvania. She's seen me in all of my shows, and she used to sing along to the cast albums. But then she developed something that I can't pronounce and something they couldn't address back home. She could hardly breathe, let alone sing. And when she got here a few months ago, they thought that she had one foot in the grave.
Why didn't you tell us about her yesterday?
You know, I do not like to be overly dramatic.
Well, how is she doing?
The lady's improving with much disbelief. The day she arrived here was colored with grief. At home, her physician said that her condition was grim and the future was black. But I'm telling you now, here they're leading the pack.
You sure got that right.
The lady's improving as she prayed at her church. But what's really saved her is brand new research. They find new solutions and keep institutions and medical centers on track. And I'm telling you now, here they're leading the pack.
I still don't know how those doctors passed all those math courses.
When they first respond, they all look beyond to see just who you are. Every person's more than symptoms or disease. Even for a weak physique, their approach is so unique, and they get it done with stunning expertise. The ladies improving, removing a curse. The staff has been angels, each doctor and nurse, with early detection and care and affection. This place understands, so stand back. And I'm telling you now, you just gotta say, wow.
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 Wow. What, you told us we gotta say wow.
Seriously, it's miraculous that she's improving after all these months.
Months? That's a lot of hospital bills.
That's what the Beaux-Arts Ball is all about.
I talked to someone today about helping out at the ball. You know what he told me? That they need volunteers to help with the decor.
Mountain people.
Did you forget why we came here in the first place? We have to be good. We have to put other people's interests before our own.
But Angie, we are celebrities. It is all about us. That is the whole point of celebrity.
Come on, you guys. Even if we're not on stage, it'll be great to see the Beaux-Arts Ball. It's a terrific event for a fantastic cause.
Angie's right.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, you're right. I always say you gotta take life with a grain of salt and a slice of lemon and a shot of tequila.
Yes.
And on that note, I am signing off. Good night, everybody. Get a good night's sleep, everybody.
Hey, be careful how you ask for your wake-up call. I asked for an early morning wake-up call for this morning, so at 7 a.m. the receptionist called and said, "What are you doing with your life?"
Good night.
Good night,
Okay,
folks.
see you
Good night,
tomorrow.
everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Good night. Hello, front desk. My mini bar is empty. Could you send up some tequila and a new mini bar?
When I told that doctor I was a Broadway gypsy, he leaned in and he said he could tell I was a gypsy because I put a spell on him.
Did you tell him what a Broadway gypsy was?
I tried listing all my credits, how I sang and danced on Broadway in The Producers, Something Rotten, Big Fish, Catch Me If You Can, Young Frankenstein, Annie Get Your Gun, Chicago, Sunset Boulevard, Crazy for You, and the Will Rogers Follies. But all he said was, I like to dance too. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around.
Let's hope his bedside manner is better than his bedside manner.
Nah, it's not going there. The only sad part is that I had to tell my mom today that I wouldn't be getting her what she wanted for her birthday next week.
What did she want?
A doctor for a son-in-law.
Yo, sorry I'm late. I went to the hospital gift shop to pick up a Get Better Soon card for one of my vocal students.
Oh, that is so sweet. What does he have?
No, he's not sick. I just want him to get better.
Well, you cleaned up okay for this Beaux-Arts ball. We all did.
Yeah. I don't especially like the penguin thing, but a party's a party.
And what a party, too. Listen, I heard the table we should try to crash is table number 67. That's Carrie and John Morgridge. They've been the presenting sponsor of this ball forever. We want to party with them.
No, forget that. From what I hear, we want to hang with the couple named Iris and Michael Smith. They're the theme sponsors every year, and they're known for wild, over-the-top parties. If this thing is fabulous, it's because of them. Oh, and get this. She's a Broadway producer. I mean, come on.
Oh, no, forget about it. There's so many other people there. What are the chances she's going to see us?
I wonder which Colorado state dignitaries are going to be there. I heard there are no Grand Poobahs this year.
You mean the Grand Marshals. You're right, not this year. We need to hunt down the Grand Marshal of all Grand Marshals, a guy named Barry Hirschfeld. He has the inside scoop. Everyone in town knows Barry, and they told me to keep my eye out for him. I'm supposed to recognize him because he always wears spectacular bow ties.
Well, whatever. People just go to parties for the food and music anyway. I don't think anyone's really thinking about fundraising.
Are you kidding? After everything we've learned this week, National Jewish Health depends on the funding coming in tonight to keep doing the amazing work they're doing. If you're dealing with disease and there is no easy answer, give it some cash. Find a way that you can treat, maybe finally beat lung cancer. Give it some cash. Cash can help you find a cure to then eradicate ills. And if someone's sick is poor, an extra pain is gone with cash to pay his bills. If you haven't found it yet, then you need a better plan, sir. Give it some cash. Save a lot of people, let them give with great panache. It's so worthwhile to fund a trial, and if results end in the trash, instead of giving up, give it some cash.
Yeah, but how much can they really expect to raise? It's only one hospital.
And only one ball.
And the pandemic is everywhere.
And there are more respiratory diseases that anyone can count.
You guys, don't you get it by now? This is where it all happens. It helps pay the tuition at Mortgage Academy. The research at National Jewish Health spreads around the nation. And covers the cost of experiments, scientists, medical equipment, and the most compassionate hospital staff I've ever seen. They're leading the way around the world, and they do it all because of the donor support. Don't be wry or cynical. Cash the troubles away. Here we're at the pinnacle, and NJH is solving problems every day. At or low or higher rate, you could be a great financer. Give it some cash. That's for medical advances and to make a splash. The Beaux-Arts Ball, for one and all, is more than just a formal bash. It's how they change the world. I'll give it some cash. The funds they raise tonight could do anything. Do you get it now?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, I'm getting a text.
Oh,
It's from National Jewish Health.
hey, I'm getting the same text.
Hey, me too.
Oh my God, I don't believe it. Tonight's entertainment just canceled. They're in quarantine because they just got back from doing publicity in Europe for some stupid new film.
And they want us to perform instead.
Okay, people. This is it. It's Mickey and Judy time. This is where we roll up our sleeves and do what we do best. We're gonna perform and help raise enormous funds for National Jewish Health.
And we're doing it for them. It's an entirely selfless act. We're putting other people's interests ahead of our own, and we expect nothing in return. We have no agenda other than easing someone else's burden. It feels good to be so giving.
To help people keep on living.
Open hearts and change your point of view.
And though times might be depressing,
I think we have learned a lesson.
Like NJH, put love in all we do.
One thing we believe in, gotta keep on breathing. And NJH is leading with what's new. Their work's never ending. On you, they're depending. Let's show the world how they're making dreams come true. One thing we believe in, gotta keep on breathing. And this pandemic, we will see it through. Forget all your sorrow. Let's head toward tomorrow. And make it clear NJH is here for. Make it clear NJH is here for. Make it clear NJH is here for you.
Oh, that was wonderful. Hang on, everybody. Our program will continue in just a couple of minutes. was completely unique and special. Our program will continue in just a moment.